Innovation grows in the pitch. Capital with stake, baby. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to give you a little bit of update on this, not this truck. Can't go long. Got the battery thing. Looking for this book. Oh, there she is right there. All right, so let me show you. Got a war zone. All right, so let's turn this around. I'll show you. So here is the instructions. Okay, so basically, you can read and follow some basic steps. It's pretty simple. You see how they got the fuel system? Fuel system on this is a return. I'm doing a returnless. The computers, all this stuff. All right, so on the computer, it has a map sensor on there, and Holley said today that is more efficient than using the map. So everything is color coded and labeled, so it's just bam, just follow the instructions, right? The transducer, or what is this thing? Yeah, the pressure transducer. So I have that. It's not required, but to get data from fuel pressure, it's needed. Then they even told me what to look for. Cam sensor, crank sensor. I ended up getting 2 different crank sensors because the pin was different. Knock sensors, not using the knock sensors, and then the map. I was going to use this, but since Holley suggests using the one in the computer, I'm not going to use this, so it'll just be dead legged out. Oh, y'all hear that thunder? Throttle position or TPS, got that ordered. Got this ordered. Fuel injections hooked up. Coil packs ordered. Got these mounted to the heads, and then here's the handheld. And this is as far as I got right here. So, got a new oil pan gasket because I had to drop the oil pan to replace those. This air conditioner compressor is brand spanking new. If anybody needs this compressor, let me know, and let's do a deal. Because the one that I need has to come out the back. The one I need needs to come out the back. So this one comes out the side, which will not work. So like I said, I got a mess. So I buy these bolts by the bulk as well. So that's the oil pan gasket. Felpro. There's the part number right where, somewhere. I don't know. I guess that's it. So this is for 62, 60, 53, 57, and 48. Here is the new cab bushings. They came today. The box fell all 2 pieces. So also, you see something else came. We'll talk about that in another video. That is something completely not to this. All right, so here we go, boys and girls. So this right here is 105 millimeter of pure love. I gotta put some tape over that. All right, so we got the TPS. There's Hollywood. Got the TPS. Here is the pressure. Here's the fuel. Jay, get right. Here's the fuel. This is the pressure transducer for pressure, for data for the computer. I'm going to show you where I'm going to put that. Here's the idle control. This goes right here. Here's the map sensor, the pressure sensor that I ordered. I'm going to take this back because I'm not using this. I'm going to use the one in the computer. Let me show you. I'll just come in here and show you. So here's the computer. And I talked to Holley today, and they said use this one for your map, and it reads a whole lot better. So here's the computer. So let's back out here. So back to this. Here is the sensor here. Got it plugged in. Just have this put here because I got to pull this back out. Because here is the reason why I have to have a AC compressor. The AC compressor, this kit that he got with this, the compressor is here. So there's no way I can come with lines there. So the lines are going to have to go this way. Air conditioning lines come this way. So I got to get the AC compressor. But this fuel system, so here's the fuel rails. All right. Boy, this thing's dirty. So here's the fuel rails, right? I don't know, reconnecting. Says I lost the signal. Let me get my big donkey tail over here. Reconnecting. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, all right, that's it. I'm back. So, do you know why a truck would heat up after still changing out the thermostat and the temperature sensor? Um, yeah. Uh, did you fill it up and did you burp the air? If it's got an air pocket in it, it'll do the same thing. And like Howie said, if the water pump's not churning, it's not turning water. What was it doing? All right, so what was it doing? What was it doing before you changed out the sensor? All right, so back to this. So the AC lines has to go this way. All right, so here's all the injectors. You got those done. So here's the crank sensor right there. I got it. I got to put it in down there. Once everything's done, the headers will come off and get jet coated or hot coated, whatever you want to call it. So with this pressure sensor, the fuel system is going to come up, come into this rail, come across, go this way, come into this one, and come here, and then stop. So I found some fittings that will screw into here, and then going to put yeah. I'm not saying that that's what's wrong with it, but if you didn't get the air pocket out of it, uh, yeah, it won't do right. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it at the end here. So it'll put there here, and I might so that sensor will come here and read fuel pressure because Holley said that that transducer needs to be at the end of the feed line. Also, I'll put a pressure gauge so I can see what the pressure is. So they said since I'm not returning it because I'm using a Corvette style fuel system, I don't have to. It has a built-in regulator into it, and I'm gonna show it to you here in a second. But they said put that transducer at the end of the feed line, not at the beginning, because you want to know how much fuel is going to every injector, and then how much is left over. All right. So I hope I don't lose you guys. I got 7% on this battery. All right, so check this out. So this is the Holley fuel system that I'm running. So this is based off of a Corvette system. So the fuel comes in, and then it has a fuel pressure regulator in here that only lets so much fuel go to the injectors, and then the return line comes back around and dumps back into that buoy tank. So that's that. I'm telling you, this thing is dirty, dirty. All right, the replacement wheels, they came today. Spanky at Detroit is the best. So, somebody was asking about that pedal. Yeah, that pedal is just bolts onto the factory pedal on that. So, where am I at? 9 minutes. Also, I need to get, like I said, the engine needs to be picked up. It's just sitting in the hole because here is the oil pan, the oil pan gas, the oil pan. The reason why I done that is because a couple of these studs, they had broke right here. So I just pulled them all. A couple of them broke. And the craziest thing I ever see, I didn't put this engine together The craziest thing, look at this. They just see where it's rusty. They just broke. And so I reached out to them, reached out to TKM and told them, and they said that apparently these were faulty. So basically, I just went in there and pulled them all out, and I got new ones. They'll be here tomorrow or later this week, and I can do that. So let me turn this back around. So with the intake, on the brake system, let me show you that, and then we're going to go. So this thing had the booster. It had that, right? And with that, this thing was, so this was all the way out to here. And I mean, now I got this new bracket ordered where it takes this and puts this on this side so it can clean it up, and then I can run the lines. This is for the clutch, and like I said, I got stainless bolts to put all in that. Okay, hold on a second. I just seen your message, Victor. Hold on. What's your opinion on a? Oh yeah, man. Any LS platform, any LS platform, any of them. Look up Brian Tooley, BTR Racing. Look up Brian Tooley Racing, BTR Racing. They have a stage 2 cam. It's called like a Chuck Norris or Norris something, or it's a stage 2 cam. And it's not too aggressive, and you can still run a stock torque converter. I think it's like a stage 2 or something. I got a buddy that just put one in his 6.2, and man, it went bananas. I mean, that thing sounds awesome. So the next one that I build, I'm gonna use some Brian Tooley stuff. This engine here was just a 6.0 block, a LQ9 block, and TKM in Denton, North Carolina, they built this engine. They built the heads. I mean, they machined the heads. The heads have 2.2. I think the heads have 2 1/4 intake valves. They're the size of a Red Bull can. So let me see if I can find a Red Bull can, and I'll show you. Yep, I got one right over here somewhere. I know I do because I had it. Anyway, it's 2.5. Well, here's a tape measure. I'll show you. So the intake valves on that is 2.25. So that's 2 1/4. The intake valves on this engine here. Everything there was everything. I mean, it's supposed to be around 950 to the flywheel, plus or minus, and then put this Texas Speed intake on it with 105 millimeter throttle body. This guy wanted fly by wire instead of cable, or he wanted cable, not wire. Now he's talking to me now about he found some company that makes a pro charger, and he wants to put a pro charger on this thing to do it. And I said, man, we ain't even got this done. So if he does that, all of this is coming off, and we got to start all over. So yeah, yeah, man, you can't go wrong with a 4.8, 6.0, a 4.8, a 5.3, a 6.2, a 6.0. You can't go wrong with them, man. Next thing here is so I'll show you this truck in here. I pulled the cover off so I could look. I pulled these covers off so kind of get an idea how they done this, so how this one was done, because I couldn't remember. So this still has the truck intake and the coil packs and all that good stuff. See, this one has the air conditioner compressor up top. This one's fly-by-wire. Nice. This has the wheelwood brakes with no brake booster. This truck here is super nice. It's going to be nicer because there's a lot of stuff he wants me to do to it. This one has a no limit chassis components. I got the bumpers pulled off of it. Because he wants to color match the bumpers to the center of the wheel. So I reached out to the Forge line and give them the serial number on the wheel. They told me the color, which was great. This truck's got some little issues here and there, but nothing major. wants to color match the grill. Has a TMI interior in it. Yeah, TMI interior. Super, super nice truck. Wants me to change the locks. Where are they at? I'll show you if I can find them right quick. Oh yeah, it's a nice truck, man. Super nice. Yeah, where's it at? Let me show you. Yeah, right here. So he wants to put the new latch system in. So I got to do that and some little odd and things here and there. So let's get back over here. That rear end is for that 61 Ford truck, which 61 Ford truck, I got a call today from the engine shop and they told me the engine was ready for it. So that's great. On this truck here, he wants me to do a raised bed floor kit and all that. But I appreciate every single one of you. My battery's down to 4%. It seems like my lives do better than the regular videos. So YouTube has this little challenge that you got to do. You got to do reels, real videos, live videos, and post. I'll show you the wheel. Somebody's asking the wheels. So here's the wheels for this truck. It's 275 40s on the front, 20s on the front, and the rears are 315 35 20s. And it's a Moser axle. I can't remember what the gear ratio is. It's got a PTS aluminum drive shaft. It's rated for 2,000 horsepower, but it's not making that. Wheelwood brakes. This seat's just for mock-up. I put a four-wheel drive tunnel in it so you can get to the transmission. This one has a 5-speed. That one in there has a 6-speed. 6-speed manual. So all QA1 suspension. Like I said, it's dirty. Nasty, 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 nasty. He opted to go with the power steering factory stuff. This one in here has rack and pinion. This one has rack and pinion. It has the big 1 3/4 sway bar front and back. I mean, it has 6 piston calipers, just like this one out here. Man, I love trucks. Love them. But I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm down to 2%. I don't want to lose nobody. But make sure you subscribe, man, and hit the button. I appreciate every single one of you. Because let me show you this right quick, and I'm going to let you guys go. This right here is the rear suspension for an 86 square body. I got to order the bags. I got to get him to order the rear bags. Here's the front cups that I made. I made the front drop cup pockets. I made these the other week. Cut all this out. Plasma cut them. Got all this made. So fun times. So there'll be a video on that. So I'm going to go. Mosquitoes is after J-Dog. So remember what I said, boys and girls, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't worry about the man up the road or the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch where it's sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, some chicken grease.